It's my footwork that keeps me safe. It's your footwork that's going to keep you alive. But what we have to do and what I prioritize in my training is making sure that my first movement is the same no matter what against a weapon. I'm never thinking about myself. I'm thinking about what they're doing to me. So whether it's a stick, a blade, or a knife, if he swings at me, I'm back. And then what happens after that, we don't know. And I can't come up with these fallacies or this McDojo stuff and say, I'm gonna hit him 15 times, it's gonna work, and it's gonna be fantastic. It's a bunch of BS. In martial arts, it's this very weird world, right? If Guru Joel Hungar swings at me with this, like, what are you gonna do? Like, what feels really natural if that shit was real? Move back, right? But the saying that I try and teach you guys is don't move back more than once. So if you're gonna move back, you gotta do something, right? And that's move back in. Ideally, obviously, guys, if you can run. Thank you, comment section. Always keep me on my toes. So let's get to the training though. So in KI, I'm learning to keep my arm out here because when he comes in to attack, it's much easier for me to be able to cut his hand to do something with it. So on a committed attack, I'm moving back and I'm cutting. But if you guys notice, if he comes at me, it's my footwork that keeps me safe. It's your footwork that's going to keep you alive. Overtrain your footwork. Thank you. Okay, so what do we do after that? Everybody always asks. Well, it all depends how bad that cut is. The fight could be over right there. Slow-mo, come on over. Imagine this is a blade. Imagine that I make a huge slash through here, and because of the energy hit forward, it fillets all the way up the arm. Yeah, you're welcome for that visual. Okay, so he comes in, I'm here, boom, I'm getting my cut. Watch my feet now. Now I'm gonna go into a modified V-step. I'm pushing this leg back, driving this one forward, okay? Why? Because he's probably going to come at me with good fight IQ. I know I need to be angle cutting. So as he comes forward, I step, he comes forward again, I step. Now what do? Do I target the hand? Do I not target the hand? There's so many different things that can take place here, okay? But what I'm trying to build is that first understanding. Countering a one is very difficult, okay? Very, very difficult. There's a lot of martial arts instructors out there, if you feed a one, please, that come here and you can get to here. There is a time and a place, but it's a very low time and place, a low percentage. Okay, so again, stick versus stick, cylindrical weapon, tire iron, baton. He swings at me, I'm stepping back and I'm hitting. Do I hit his hand? Do I hit his stick? I don't care. Good self-defense is not getting hit. Okay, that's what I'm trying to build. So whether it be a stick or a blade, I'm sure it's very easy for you guys to understand that. But now when we go into a sweet trainer, by the way, Santos Rosewood trainers on budobrothers.com, these things are dope. Okay, he comes at me with the knife. Look, I'm stepping back. I'm doing the same thing, but what has changed there? Okay, and this is a big thing for me. For you guys who don't know, in Filipino martial arts, there's ranges. There's largo range, which is long range, and then short range is corto. In the middle, medio range. Just help you out with some terminology. If he fires at me here, notice footwork saved me there, right? Stay please. Stay please. Right? So I'm here. When my blade is touching and it's a blade, that means my left hand can now get involved. Okay, and that's a big, big difference there. I wouldn't try that with a stick or a knife myself. Okay, there's some people who can and they're better than me. Fantastic, good job. So he steps in, I'm stepping back and I'm cutting. Same thing, check out my footwork for the next movement. He goes, step back, and I cut that angle. So when he comes in for that two, boom, I'm back into my drills and giving me more chances to do the things. That's my knife on flow drill. So he could have any weapon. Grab a stick, please. So he has a stick. I feel safer versus that metal trainer, right? He swings at me and I'm away, right? Now what do? If he steps in, boom, I step in and I crash. When I get to here, what do? Maybe my arm reaches under, maybe I snake, maybe I disarm, maybe I don't. Maybe when he's here into this position, I'm just holding on to this for dear life because I don't want to get hit with a frickin' stick, because I'm sure you guys don't want to. But what we have to do and what I prioritize in my training is making sure that my first movement is the same no matter what against a weapon. I'm never thinking about myself. I'm thinking about what they're doing to me. So whether it's a stick, a blade, or a knife, if he swings at me, I'm back. And then what happens after that, we don't know. And I can't come up with these fallacies or this McDojo stuff and say, I'm gonna hit him 15 times, it's gonna work, and it's gonna be fantastic. It's a bunch of BS. You have one moment you need to master. So go and train your ass off and overtrain your footwork. Stay safe.